And social movements have announced they will greet Macri with a large protest. For more now, we turn to our correspondent there in Argentina, Leonel Poblete. Hello there, Leonel. Social movements, they've announced a farewell ceremony for President Fernandez that will begin in a couple of hours. What can we expect there? Is the President Fernandez, is she going to offer an address?
Very good afternoon to you, Cody. As we go to where the wide scope of political organisations that have supported the Three Front for Victory governments are filling this city's most famous and historical square, the Plaza de Mayo. Thousands and thousands of activists from far and wide Argentina are expected to march into the Argentine national capital. And yes, it is expected that Cristina Fernandez, the Kirchner, will be talking a little bit later today. As we were saying, thousands and thousands of activists from far and wide Argentina are expected to march into that rally to farewell President Cristina Fernandez in her final hours as head of state. But not just activists are joining in the farewell party. Thousands of individuals who do not belong to a political party are also marching to the square. Entire families who feel represented by the Front for Victory governments are expected to attend to demonstrate their affection and acknowledgement to the outgoing popular government. Now, the rally was initially organised by the political parties and organisations that make up the FPV coalition, but in a rather quick nature, thousands of individuals took the initiative to social media, putting out the call to filling the Plaza de Mayo this Wednesday evening to see out President Cristina in an atmosphere of celebration and of resistance in clear relation to the right-wing government that will lead Argentina for the next 4 years. The hashtags Yo abrazo a Cristina, Spanish for I embrace Cristina, and Resistiendo con aguante, resisting with passion, just some of the trending hashtags at the moment on Twitter, which are putting out the call to join in Cristina's farewell party this evening. TeleSUR correspondent Laureano Ponce will be there and will file a story later tonight from the Plaza de Mayo. Cody.
Well, we'll be looking out for our colleague Leonel's reports there. Yeah, Leo, how are the Argentinians there sort of reacting to this news that President Fernandez, she won't be attending the swearing-in ceremony of Macri? And also, how is the media reporting that issue?
Well, as soon as the spokesman of President Cristina announced that she would not attend the swearing-in ceremony of Mauricio Macri, the mainstream media in this country instantly pointed the blame at the outgoing president. Now, to put it in a couple of words, they are accusing her of being a stubborn and bad loser without taking into account her reasons as to why she will not attend. Cristina will not attend the ceremony as she will no longer be president and does not want to risk accusations of infringement of holding a title she will no longer hold. She has reportedly said she will not take any risks, taking into account the tactics put on the field by the incoming administration. Now, the dispute was expected to be resolved at a meeting held this Tuesday by means of consensus and dialogue, but instead the incoming Let's Change coalition, which Macri leads, took the heated issue of the inauguration to the courts, requesting an injunction that would affirm Cristina Fernandez's term to end at the stroke of midnight tonight. Well, that request filed at a Buenos Aires courtroom yesterday by Mauricio Macri was given the green light just a couple of hours ago, and it is now official. Cristina Fernandez's term as president expires tonight at midnight, but Macri takes the oath just after midday tomorrow. So the question is, who's in charge of the executive during that 12-hour gap? It will be Federico Pinedo, who is the new provisional president of the Senate, and will be the third in line of succession during the next presidential term. He will step in for 12 hours until Macri is sworn in tomorrow. This messy and shameful onslaught made by Mauricio Macri and his right-wing Let's Change coalition breaks one of their main electoral promises, Cody, which was to be a government of dialogue and consensus, a government which would supposedly reunite Argentines. Well, yesterday they had the opportunity to sit down with the government and resolve this particular dispute through civilised talks, and they chose not to. Took the issue to the courts and slammed the door on any possibility of a harmonious handover. Many here in Argentina have also seen the spectacular dispute which has been fuelled by the monopolised mass media, gaining hours upon hours of their time as a thick smokescreen to take the attention away from the real problems that this nation is facing, such as the unstoppable surge in prices across the last few weeks and the currency devaluation that the incoming government has planned, which will undoubtedly cripple the buying power of millions of families. Cody.
All right, and that's an interesting bit of information there. Argentina will be under we'll have a different president there for 12 hours. Leonel Poblete, thanks so much reporting there from Buenos Aires.
Thanks, Cody.